bruh, bruh, bruh. Hey there, everybody. I'm playing a little Minecraft. As you can see, I've eaten my zombie flesh like you're supposed to. Every growing boy needs his zombie flesh. That's what Mama always said. Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, my mama said, where you got to eat your zombie flesh. Anyway, um, this is a new world that I started last night, and most of the interesting things that could be done in a world such as this early on, I have already done. Yeah, there's a desert temple that I've already explored, and I tried to catch footage of it last night. I mean, see, there's the stained clays from me having done that. Oh, I know that I could just, yeah, just click the thing and have it go, but you know, sometimes I like to be a silly goober. Anyway, but um oh yeah, that's right. Old school. Yeah, you'll notice that we are not playing craptacular Minecraft. We are playing good Minecraft, which means this is version 1.89. Because why? Because the caves update ruined everything. Everything that ever was good about Minecraft, the caves update was like, hey, let's ruin it. Uh, People need coal as a resource. Well, what if instead? Oh, I have apples. Haha, should have been eating apples this whole time. But they're like, yeah, what if instead of, people being able to use coal as a resource, what if we make it so that they just have to make obscene amounts of charcoal for literally no reason because we feel evil and mean? And that's pretty much the caves update in yeah, in summation. Anyway, the real reason that I'm doing this, that I'm playing a little Minecraft, uh not the reason that I'm going old school, but the reason that I'm playing it at all is because I like to do this every now and again. Talk about the channel, talk about hopes and dreams, mine, yours, etc. And get some things out in the open, let everybody know what the deal is, what the score is. Actually, I'm not even gonna make I'll make an axe. How about that? We'll make an axe. We'll put our bed over here for now. And let's see, we're gonna need another pickaxe just to get us down there. So I'm gonna start my mine. That's my favorite part of Minecraft, is mining. And that is the part that they have killed. They're like, what's our game called? Minecraft? Well, what if we make it all about exploration? Yeah, I don't need the sword. Oh, shovel. That's right. That's what I was going to make. They're like, yeah, what if we make it all about exploration? It's like, yeah, exploration's fine. It's a fine part of the game. But, like, there are ways to do exploration that don't kill the mining part of your game that is called Minecraft. The mining and the crafting you've killed. Anyway, but, we all know Microsoft has our best interests at heart, always. Why wouldn't they? Otherwise, why would they buy a perfectly good game and throw a bunch of crap at it that I absolutely hate? Oh, jeez. Talk about running into that sooner than expected. I think I need to find a new spot for my mine, obviously. Cause I can't, like, I was hoping that I would be able to, like, build down into the ravine, but, like, that's not happening. Anyway, Let's see. Oh, let's take things with us. Oh God, I just realized what I've done. Haha. Oh. Maybe don't build chestesses before you've got things to, yeah, before you have assurances that, anyway, things being what they are. This also is a decent spot, decent chunk of ground, and probably slightly past the ravine, I'm hoping, or at least in a different part of it that we can actually get down places. Anyway, so let's talk about channel. Let's talk about hopes, dreams, purposes, and things. So, what I want to show you, actually, prepare yourself for boringness. Boringness approaching. Make a thing that shows up on the screen that says boringness approaching. Yeah, I love forcing myself, my future self, to do editing. And then my future self is like, past self? Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to show you some things. Okay, first thing I'm going to show you, earn on YouTube. Ooh, yeah, look at this. So you need two of these things to be able to monetize your channel. You need to have over 4,000 watch hours. I hit that a long time ago. And you need to have 1,000 subscribers. I currently have 835, which is up 70 some odd, maybe 70 exactly from where I was before the Steam summer sale started. My shorts, we all know I'm not capable of short content. Anyway, I have nowhere near the 10 million that I would need, but I only need two of the following. So look at how close I am. Oh man, I'm so close to making piles and piles of money from this channel that I've made. And yes, there's been a lot of talk, both from y'all and from me, about hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark, which would be awesome. Let's not lie about it. It would be awesome. But let's also be honest about what that would mean and what that would look like, because my channel is in a weird place. You know, most people, when you watch their channel, they do the whole like 97.3% of you are not subscribed to my channel, but you're watching this video. I have the opposite problem. This is, oh, it's updating live. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, watch time is up, views are up, subscribers are up. Yeah, 999% more than the previous 28 days. Yeah, so these are my video views, which range from the high 20s to the low 50s. And then we hit the summer sale, and then it goes up into the thousands, and then it starts going back down. And these are mostly people still watching those Steam summer sale videos. Let me show you what I mean. This video just dropped, and so we're going to ignore it because it's like been out for an hour, pretty much. Yeah, dropped at noon, is 12:57, so it's been out for an hour. 7 of you have watched it. Thanks, those 7 of you who watched it. This is a normal review for me. This is one that I dropped 2 days ago, and it has 34 views. This one has a title that's like, "The Russian hackers stole my Steam account," and so that gets a little more. But I don't want to do clickbaity titles. Like, this is a true story that really happened that people genuinely find interesting. So I got some views from that. This one also got a decent number of views, but like someone did like smash through my back door, which we still need to fix. My back door is still boarded up. But then you look at my reviews and it's like, 30s, 40s, 50s. This one a little bit higher because this is a cult classic. This is when I gave away a free Steam key, and I got 84 people to watch that, but still, like where I live in my channel is in this, you know, 20 to 50 to high 20s to low to mid 50s. That those are the views that I get, because somewhere around 35 to 40 of you are hardcore good fans of mine who will watch all of the things. And kudos to you if that's you. Like, I appreciate it so much. I never thought that I would have that many fans at all, because literally I started this channel for myself as a way of sorting through my own content. Now, I show you these things. Oh, why did I hit RetroArch? Come on, wait for RetroArch to launch so I can tell it to quit. Anyway, uh, I'm good at mousening. Anyway, I show you that not to complain about the views that I get, because it's more than I thought I would get. And I don't show you that to be like, oh, it's never gonna happen. It doesn't matter because I don't get enough views. I'm trying to be realistic about my own prospects, and realistic about this channel's prospects in moving forward. Now, if you are new here, like, no, you did not hitch your wagon to a loser. Like, no, that's not what it is. It's just very niche. It's that what I do is not necessarily the sort of thing that tons of people are like, oh my God, I've got to rush to watch the things. And I've noticed that, like, I got slightly more views from a video that I did that was like, there we go. We'll go to sleep. I did a video that was like, oh, here's some hidden gems on Steam, and that got like 150 views, something like that. So, about 3 times the norm. Uh, and that's good, but that sort of video takes more time for me to make. And if you go back, oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to, boy, I have to balance this out. I have to see if I run into that. Well, I haven't run into the ravine yet, so I'll probably be fine. Was that a hint of water, or was that just the underside of the sky? Because every now and again you get those graphical glitches. Anyway, but the thing of it is that I don't want to massively change what it is that I do, because I have a day job, and my day job, as most of y'all know, is that I'm a teacher. I teach high school English. Actually, I teach college English to high schoolers. That's how I roll. Yeah, teach those dual enrollment classes so that kids can earn college credit while they're still in high school. It was a pretty fun thing to do, because it means that I get really good kids, really smart kids, kids that are fun to have in class. And I don't get as many like, oh, this kid's a real problem in class. And I don't really get that. I just get kids who are like asking me like, do you know of any summer programs where I can improve my writing skills over the summer? And I'm like, nerd. Oh, that's right. I should build my chest and my other stuff over here. Let's see. I put down my crafting table. Wait, why do I have 2 crafting tables? I don't know. I don't know why I have 2 crafting tables. That don't make no sense. Okay. And then we're gonna put in all the stuff that we just, took out when we. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that stone pressure plate. Believe me, nothing I like more than pressure plate contraptions. Just kidding. I almost never use pressure plates for anything. But anyway, so yeah, my channel is very niche. It does what it does. I review Steam games, and I've talked to some of y'all recently about whether or not I should review the ones that are kind of terrible. And y'all were like, yeah, don't make them all terrible reviews, which, like, a lot of the games the Russians bought me are not great because they were purchasing them with an eye on auto achieving so that they could get gems to turn into packs, to turn into cards, to turn into. I don't know how this stupid marketplace works. I don't get it, and I don't want to get it. Like, that's the more important part, is that I have no desire to understand what the crap that is even about. Oh, man, some things about later editions of Minecraft you do miss. Namely, you know, the part where it just chucks out everything rather than putting it back into your inventory. Yeah, that's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see. Let's take these 20 timbers and use them to make. Oh, wait. No, I'm playing old Minecraft. I don't have to make charcoal. I could just mine until I get coal. Never mind. I'll probably run into coal pretty soon. Anyway, I should have made some stone pickaxes. Whatever. Regardless, back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'm, you know, gonna blather on almost indefinitely. Anyway, so yeah, if you like what it is that I do, then good. Kudos to you. If you made it this far in the video, then chances are you're the sort of person who is watching my content almost regardless of what I put out. Not that, like, you're not discerning or anything. You just, not every YouTuber appeals to everyone. You will have noticed that I have done several things recently to try to spiffy up my channel. And oh, that's right. I don't have to. Yeah, because normally I don't turn on F3 until I get to. We're still pretty high up. Anyway, yeah, with newer Minecraft, I don't turn on F3 until I hit Deep Slate. But Deep Slate is not a concept in this version of Minecraft, and I am okay with that because it's kind of a pain in the butt. You mine through it more slowly, and it's kind of stupid because once you hit Deep Slate, you will no longer hit coal, and so coal as a resource is completely devalued, and you have to plant forests and make charcoal because you can't get coal at any mining depth where you're going to find diamonds. And you know what? Why? why why is that what you have done to us, Microsoft? Because it ain't Mojang. It is not Mojang making these terrible decisions about the game. I mean, maybe still nominally it's Mojang, but we all know it's not the same because of the way that it's been handled. It's not the same. And there goes my stone on the ground. Thank you. Pick it back up. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a slight quality of life complaint that it doesn't go back into my inventory. Whatever. Anyway, we'll put a torch here. And now we're out of torches. I got that torch in the desert temple. They were just hanging out, just in there. Anyway, I didn't have to take them off the wall or anything. They were just in there. Not in the chests. They were just floating on the ground, as if someone had broken them for me to find. But anyway, yeah, look, the gaming market is super saturated, and what it's saturated with are a lot of people who are good at business, who look at it as a business, and I freaking hate business. I hate business. Hate it. I hate promoting things, which is why, like, my book that I totally have that, you know, I don't know how many of you would care about reading a book of like actual like serious poetry. Uh it's sold 3 copies. Like that's it. Is you know, I've given away a lot of copies to, you know, friends and family. I don't want to like ship them to people because they, you know, it costs money for me to buy those author copies, and you know, I just hand them to people. Anybody that I can hand it to who seems, oh, there you go, who seems like they would like it, and generally speaking, people have liked it. It's just, you know, my audience is very limited, and I'm okay with that fact. Like, I have my creative outlets for me to have my creative outlets. That is why my creative outlets exist. Maybe I will make some charcoal just to get some torches going and to be able to smelt this ore. Anyway, uh but yeah, you know, it's I'll just wait for this to cook a little bit. uh I'm gonna go up here and look at things, see what there is to see. Oh, there's some coal. I wanted that. Who wants coal? Who needs it? Who cares about it? Let's take a look. See, yeah, there's got your desert temple over there, got your village over there, got your oh, I guess it's I thought this would be more like mountains as far as the eye can see, but it just turns into ocean right there. Okay, that's fine. Who cares? It's okay. What a wonderful world it is that I am Minecrafting in. But yeah, so many people who are doing YouTube are looking at it as like a couple of things. Number one, I want to get rich doing this, and number two, I want to get famous doing this. And that has never been my objective, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Uh I don't care about those things at all. I really don't. And some people find that perplexing, but you wouldn't find it perplexing if you understood the psychology of teachers. You know, here's quick anecdote about that. So, when I first started teaching, we did a teacher orientation, which was long and boring and terrible, and I hated every minute of it. But there was a very nope 5. It, I don't know about y'all, but this is how I keep my Minecraft organized. I go, whatever attack weapon I have is 1, pickaxes are 2, tools are 3. Normally, I'll have some kind of block that I'm building with as 4. Torches are 5. These things are, you know, whatever I need to be doing, like if I'm farming or whatever, put implements for that here, and then food always over there. I forgot how much hungrier you get. They sort of nerfed the hunger in the game as it used to be. Let's build a farm, cuz I know I'm going to get hungry, and we should farm a little bit, because farming It's what made us into civilized people. It's true historically. Anyway, so yeah, I'm in teacher orientation, and it's long and boring. And there's this woman named Amy who has a very nasally Midwestern voice, and I wanted to punch her in the face. By the time all was said and done, I couldn't handle listening to her anymore because of reasons that I would have to go into about, like teaching and stuff. She's not a bad person or anything. She's actually a lovely human being. I couldn't take it any longer. Uh, anyway, because it is because of what teacher orientation means in that school district, which I am very happily no longer employed by. So, yeah, I got myself a better gig, and now things are much happier. But one of the activities, if you've ever done this thing that teachers like to do, which is a stand on the side of the room with the statement that you agree with, and they would reveal these statements, one on one side of the room and one on the other side of the room, and you would go and stand on the side that you most agree with. And one of the statements that was very telling was the one side of the room was, I would rather work a job that I don't necessarily like but that pays a lot of money, versus I would rather make enough money to get by but be very happy in what I do. And everyone chose number 2. Everyone, because that's how teachers operate, and it's why we are so easy to take advantage of. And in a small school district, they'll do this thing where it's like, oh, but if you don't coach the blah, 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 or run the such and such club, then the kids won't have such and such club, or whatever thing it is they're asking you to do with your free time for no extra pay. And they have you over a barrel, because ultimately we care about our students, and we care about, working a job where we are making an actual difference in the world. That is what we care about the most. And the business side of it, where it doesn't make sense for me to do all this extra work and not get paid for it, that is, hardly a question in our minds, because they can always do the thing where it's like, but if you don't do it for free, then no one will do it, and we're not willing to pay anyone to do it. So if you don't just do it, then we'll never have it, and then the kids will be sad. And that's how you keep teachers as an oppressed class, and have their wages basically tied to, a 19th century concept of, like, well, young women will do this until they find a man to take care of them. And that's literally how teacher wages are settled, and that's how we get paid so little. And considering the amount of expertise that we bring, and like the number of us that have advanced degrees and student loans on those advanced degrees, I mean, come on. Anyway, regardless. But the main thing is that we're not motivated by money. And here's the other thing. I'm not motivated by the concept of fame either. I don't want to walk down the street and have people be like, oh, there goes that guy. And I know that sounds crazy, given that, like, I put things out into the public sphere. And the main thing is, I want to find people who, like, I want community more than anything. I want to find people who have a similar vibe to myself. And lucky for me, I have found that. Like, most of the people who are my diehards, who are the people who are the most active on this channel, Some of them have been here since the beginning. We're entering onto 4 years of me doing this, 3, 4 years. I don't remember. Uh, it's been a while. And the people who have been here since forever, kudos to you. Like, I really appreciate it. And to those of you who are new, I really appreciate it. Never doubt for a second whether or not I appreciate what you bring and what it means for you to give of your time for this channel to continue to exist. Like, but also know that I would do it even if no one were watching, which is stupid on my part. Let's agree that that's stupid. That's not how to run things. But most channels are run by guy dude bros who are like, hey, I'm a guy dude bro and I'm yelling at you about video games. Like, we're playing bad. I'm yelling about it for some reason. Oh, bro, I fell off. Like, and I can't handle that. Like, I literally, that is not a thing that I can be in the same room as. Like, I literally, because, my children are children, and so they are susceptible to the same things that everyone's children are susceptible to. They listened to and watched a lot of like yelling at you about video game type channels, and that is why I bought them headphones so that I wouldn't have to listen to FGTV Duddy, who is like, if that's how that man really is in real life, he is intolerable. Like, no one would ever want to hang out with that man if that's how he behaves in the real world. That is, ugh. I can't even imagine. Cannot even imagine what that would be like. Anyway, so I don't do scripts, So many people are like, well, you need to write a good script and then you need to follow it exactly and then just be super professional and do all of your editing so it's super professional. And I've tried to get better at my editing and whatnot, and I've tried to get better, people have made comments about different aspects of the way that I put videos together, and I've tried to get better at putting videos together, not because of like market forces or anything that anybody else is doing in this realm, because I could just follow the same formula that everybody else is doing and then just yell at you about video games, and then you would be like, oh, here's another guy yelling at me about video games. But that's not what I do. That's not who I am as a person. That's not what I like. That's not what I want. And I would hope that because you've made it this far, you've listened to a half an hour of me just pointlessly Minecrafting and blathering endlessly about why this channel is kind of weird, where it's not the thing where like, oh, most of you aren't subscribed. Most of you are subscribed, and there are way more people who are subscribed who only watch when the Steam summer and winter sale videos come out. And two things, I don't know how to get more of those people to watch videos like this. No idea. No clue. And secondly, I don't know if that's a thing that I need to care about, because the people who care about my Steam summer and winter sale videos, that's what they care about, that's what they're here for, and that's fine. And for those of you who are here for my other content, good. I'm glad you're here. I super am. But I don't want to have any delusions about like, oh, he's going to hit 1,000. This channel is going to go into the stratosphere. Like, no, it's probably not. Probably not ever. But is it going to be a fun place where people of a similar mind can gather together and have a good time and enjoy a few games together? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, that's what it is. And so I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and y'all keep doing what y'all are doing, because I appreciate what you do. A lot of y'all appreciate what I do, and betwixt the two of us, we don't need to go into the stratosphere. We just need to enjoy what we have while we have it. That's the main thing. Anyway, people, I think that's going to do it. I blathered for a while, but mainly I've given you a realistic view of what this channel is, what it has been, where it's going. Where it's going is where it's always been. Maybe eventually I'll be able to monetize and it won't bring me that much money, but it'll be the sort of thing where every now and again I will buy a game and I won't have to pay for it with my teacher salary. I'll be able to pay for it with YouTube earnings. So that'll be good. That'll be really good. I'll love that. Because getting free games is all I've ever wanted. And I've gotten that. People have given me free games on this channel. And if you've ever done that, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's wrap this up because it's way too long. Anyway, people, I appreciate you. I hope you feel appreciated. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the things that you do for this channel. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.